The Tudor period in Europe, spanning from 1485 to 1603, was marked by intricate social customs and expectations surrounding courtship. Unlike the modern notion of romantic love, Tudor courtship was heavily influenced by social status, economic considerations, and family alliances. This era's courtship rituals were complex and varied, reflecting the intricate web of social and political relationships of the time. Social hierarchy played a crucial role in Tudor courtship. Marriages were often arranged to strengthen family ties and secure political alliances rather than for love. The higher the social status, the more strategic the marriage. For instance, the marriage of Henry VII to Elizabeth of York united the warring houses of Lancaster and York, effectively ending the Wars of the Roses and solidifying Henry's claim to the throne. Noble families would often negotiate marriages to secure land, wealth, and power. The primary sources, such as the letters exchanged between Thomas More and his daughter Margaret, highlight the importance of social considerations in marriage discussions. Economic factors were equally significant in Tudor courtship. Dowries and marriage settlements were essential components of marriage negotiations. Families would provide dowries to the groom's family as a form of financial support. The amount of the dowry could determine the marriage's desirability and feasibility. For example, in the accounts of Sir Thomas Gresham, a prominent merchant and financier, detailed records were kept regarding the dowries provided for his daughter's marriages, showcasing the economic transactions involved. These dowries were not merely financial exchanges, but were also investments in social mobility and family prestige. Despite the pragmatic nature of many marriages, the concept of courtly love still played a role in Tudor courtship, particularly among the nobility. Courtly love was a chivalric ideal that emphasized noble actions and poetic expressions of affection. The poetry of Sir Thomas Wyatt and Henry Howard, Earl of Surrey, often explored themes of unrequited love and admiration from afar, reflecting the tension between romantic ideals and social realities. Wyatt's poems, such as Whoso List to Hunt, which is speculated to reference Anne Boleyn, illustrate the emotional and often unattainable aspects of courtly love. Gender roles were strictly defined during the Tudor period, and these roles heavily influenced courtship practices. Women were expected to be chaste, obedient and modest, while men were to be honourable, protective and assertive. Primary sources like the conduct books, including the Book of Marjorie Kempe, reveal societal expectations for women to maintain their virtue and the pressure to marry well. Men, on the other hand, were expected to demonstrate their suitability as providers and protectors, as seen in the letters and writings of prominent Tudor figures like Sir Walter Raleigh. The monarchy's influence on courtship and marriage was significant. The Tudor monarchs often used their power to arrange marriages that would benefit the state. Henry VIII's numerous marriages, particularly to Anne Boleyn and Jane Seymour, were not only personal decisions but also political maneuvers aimed at securing a male heir and stabilizing his reign. These royal marriages were closely observed and often emulated by the nobility, reinforcing the idea that marriage was a tool for political strategy and social advancement. The detailed accounts of these marriages, such as those in Eustace Chapuis's dispatches, provide insight into the political machinations behind royal courtships. Courtship in the Tudor period also involved a delicate balance between public and private interactions. Public displays of affection were rare and often discouraged, as propriety and reputation were paramount. Instead, courtship often took place in private letters and sometimes secret meetings. The letters between Elizabeth I and Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester, although never culminating in marriage, reveal the personal and often clandestine nature of high-status courtship. These letters, preserved in various archives, provide a glimpse into the personal emotions and political considerations intertwined in Tudor courtship. In conclusion, courtship during the Tudor period was a multifaceted process influenced by social status, economic considerations, gender roles, and political strategy. Primary sources from the era, including letters, poems, and conduct books, offer valuable insights into the complex dynamics of courtship and marriage. While the ideals of courtly love added a layer of romanticism, the practicalities of alliances and social advancement often dictated the course of relationships in Tudor England. Thank you for joining me in uncovering the truth behind courtly love in the Tudor era. If you enjoyed this documentary, please like and share it with other Tudor enthusiasts, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Until next time, keep loving history and stay curious.